Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Euphoria Season 1, Episode 2. I just watched the Episode 1. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link. Even if right now, when I'm filming, I don't know yet if I'm gonna post these reaction videos or not. If you are watching this on YouTube, it means that I decided that I was gonna watch, react and post my reaction videos about the entire season, but right now, I don't know. I don't know because I really appreciated the first episode. I think that this is a show that I can love, really, because there are a lot of things that I already love into that show. I have my 3 things rule that I love into shows. The fact that they are writing well the characters already. We met all of the characters during the last episode. We already know all of them, you know, what they are representing, what society subjects we're gonna explore with each of them, a little about what they are made with, even if I think that we're gonna discover more about them with each new episode. So good characters can evolve during the season, a good story, you know, the fact that we are with teenagers right now in our society, the fact that they are writing it well, you know, with good scenes, good lines, but also the way of filming it, all of the tools, you know, all of the means that they are using. The lights are really great, the musics are really great, but I think that they also paid attention, you know, to the movements of the camera, to the angles of the camera, to the way of cutting each scenes with each other. Like the 5 first minutes of the first episode were really interesting for that. We did not have really a scene, you know, things happening during a scene and all. It was really short scenes like that, cut like that, to present us with Rue, to present us the context of the show, this generation that we're gonna have during this show. Rue, who she is, her story, her issues also, her health issues. We had all of that in just the 5 first minutes of it. That's a show I think that you can put into the same case, you know, the same box than Skins, or maybe a little 13 Reasons Why, but maybe more Skins. But Skins was really representing another generation, maybe more my generation, and this show is gonna represent the actual generation of teenagers. And I think that Skins had this thing in common, you know, with Euphoria, talking about society subjects, about teenagers who are not perfect, you know, who are living a lot of bad stuff and who are exploring with their stories, you know, with what is happening to them, a lot of society subjects and all. But I think that Euphoria is paying more attention about the aesthetic of the show. Again, the lights, the movements of the camera, the way of editing the episode. I think that the aesthetic is more important into Euphoria than into Skins. The musics are important in both of them. The musics were really great during the episode 1. So good characters who can evolve and that we already met and were representing each of them something, a good story and a good way of writing the story, of producing it, of filming it, and also the casting, which is already great. I can already see that. And also society subject. You know, the writers, they are not shy with that, with all of the subjects that we're gonna explore. I think that there are a lot of stuff that I'm not gonna be able to show on YouTube, that I'm gonna be forced to cut, you know, to... I can't put the screen, you know, during these moments, but I'm gonna try my best during the editing of these reaction videos, if I'm deciding to post them, to keep still my reactions. That's gonna be a real challenge, we'll see. But yes, see, the 3 things rule that I love about shows, I already have them, so I already know that I can love the show. But making and posting reaction videos about it, I don't know yet, because you know me. If you don't, I'm gonna tell it to you. I'm posting reaction videos for fun, I'm making them for fun. I'm not forcing myself to post stuff, and I'm not forcing myself to react also, to act, you know, I'm not faking my reactions. I'm only posting reaction videos when I think that my reactions and my thoughts about a show can be interesting. And, not or, but and. I know that I can react a lot during shows because I'm an emotional person and really my face is moving a lot. I know that about myself. But what I love the most about making reaction videos, it's sharing with you my thoughts about shows, about how it's done, how it's written, how it's played, about the stories, the subjects that shows are exploring, about my series for characters, for ships, for stuff like that. So after this episode 1, I don't know yet if my reactions and my thoughts are interesting enough. My reactions, I think that I'm gonna see that during the editing, but my thoughts, I don't know if my thoughts were interesting enough at the end of the first episode. I was so mad. Like I said during my review of the last episode, I don't love any character yet. I have some connections maybe more with Rue and Jules, but I think that it's because of the fact that we explored more their stories than really the other characters' stories, so maybe it's why I'm more connected with the two of them. All of them can be interesting, you know, all of their stories can be interesting. I'm thinking about Kat, Christopher, Maddie, really all of their stories can be interesting, but I don't love any of them really yet. I connect with some of them, but I'm not in love with one of them yet. But I'm already hating one. Nate. When he acted like that with Jules, you know, when he was driving his car, I already said I don't like you. When he acted like that with his girlfriend, I already said I'm not gonna like you, that's it for sure. After that, when he did that in the kitchen, you know, to Jules, I was like, I hate you, you fucking asshole. I hate him. And I know that kind of show. I know that at some point we're gonna be with him, they're gonna explain why he's acting like that. He has maybe a dark side, he has maybe a bad background, you know, bad past and all. Like I'm saying a lot in my videos, in my reaction videos, that's gonna help me to understand him. That's gonna explain why he's reacting like that, but that's not gonna justify the fact that he's acting like that. Luckily, not all of the persons who lived bad stuff became bad persons. It can explain, it cannot justify, it can be a reason, it can't be an excuse. No, really no, no. If you're a fan of Nate, you're gonna hate me, because that's really gonna be hard for me to change my mind about him, and I'm not there yet. And I think that today, you know, at least for this second episode, I don't even want to try. At the end of the last episode, we had that big reveal about the fact that Jules, you know, is transgender. I'm like, okay, that can be an interesting subject to explore. That's great, you know, to have that person into the show to represent, you know, also transgender persons, teenagers into our society, to have her into the show like that. I hope that her story is not gonna be too cliches, you know. That's already so great that we have her character into the show, so I don't want it to be cliche. I hope that I think that the writers choosing to have her on the show, they're gonna write well her story, and what they did with her story already during the first episode, the fact that they didn't present her at first like a transgender person and all of what happened to her after that with that angle, I think that it's already the proof that they're gonna write her story well. I want them to continue with that, you know, to continue to write her story like that. But that was great, you know, to have that big reveal at the end. That's great for the writers to make reveals like that at the end of their episode. Maybe they're gonna do that again with all of the episodes, you know, of this season 1. For this first episode, we were more with Rue and with Jules, but we were also with all of the different characters, you know, at some point. Are we gonna stay like that, you know, with all of them? I mean, if I'm thinking about Skins, it was really one episode, one character. Same for 13 Reasons Why. They are coming, you know, from the same box, these shows, because there are shows about teenagers and about society subjects, about how teenagers are living stuff, all of the bad stuff that they can live, and the fact that the writers of these shows chose to not hide anything about it, you know, to not hide the bad stuff that teenagers can live, but they are really exploring it in a different way. Skins, it was really the show of a different generation, again maybe more my generation. 13 Reasons Why they were more paying attention about how they were writing each episode, you know, to have that arc for the entire season. The tapes with the trial and all. Right there they are really paying attention more about the aesthetic, you know, of the show. But I think that they're gonna respect that, you know, that thing about being with one character or two during one episode, because this is a season with 8 episodes, so I can imagine that, you know, maybe we're gonna be with all of the characters in each episode, but we're gonna be more with one in particular, or maybe two. I don't know with who I want to be. I don't know, you know, I said it, I avoided all of the spoilers that I could have, you know, about this show that a lot of persons loved and which is out since a long time. I avoided stuff, spoilers about it, so I'm also, right now, even if I'm discovering it, I'm not reading, you know, the synopsis of each episode, I'm not reading the title of it or anything like that, because till now I want to be surprised about it. So I don't know with who we're gonna be. That was a long intro. For the ones who are new on my channel, who are discovering my channel with this show, get used to it, to have long intros and long reviews, because this is how I love to make my reaction videos, and that's why right now I don't know if I'm gonna post these reaction videos about this show or not, because I'm posting them only if I think that my reactions and my thoughts about the show can be interesting for you to watch and for me to share. With a 15-minute intro, we'll see with the review, but it's smelling good, you know, we'll see. Let's go for this episode 2.
Found his dad's orange collection. His dad, Cal, was obsessive.
Wait. No. I was like, that guy who did that to Jules. No, it can't be Nate's father, because they are brothers and sisters. We're gonna spend the episode with Nate. I said that I did not like him at all during the episode 1. I hated him.
You're a strong man, Nathaniel. I know from the moment you were born. But no one in this world will ever root for you.
Okay. Your dad made you like that and all of that. I said it in intro, I said it in a review of the last episode. I knew that we were gonna have an episode about him, that they were gonna explain why he is like that and all. It's not because of the fact that you lived bad stuff. You have the right to become a bad person, you know. It can be a reason, not an excuse. It can explain, it can't justify. I can't show all of that on YouTube, you know that.
His older brother Aaron was a fuck up. He could tell his dad didn't like Aaron. He didn't like his mother either. She was weak and a pushover. Plus, she didn't take care of herself.
What?
That's one of the first things he noticed about Maddie. She was basically hairless.
Nah.
He did, however, like to think about the things he'd do to protect her.
You're a virgin.
Yeah.
He wanted a virgin girl.
And he knew he had anger issues.
Uh-huh.
Everyone.
No! Luckily, no. I'm not sure I understand everything about Nate, his dad, and his relationship with Jules. You're so high, girls. Gia! Your sister, her name is Gia. You're hurting her by hurting your son. Poor thing.
I win. For like a multitude. I don't want to deal with all the fucking questions. I still win.
Nah.
Hopeless fucking. Oh, why does everybody think we fucked? Maddie had an idea.
You texted with Nate?
Papa?
Liar.
He's gonna be a mass shooter.
What?
Love the approach.
I'll give enough shooter vibes. Yeah.
Shy guy.
It's incel uprising.
That's another joke. Good one. Still good one.
I'd like each of you to get up and tell us a 5-minute story about your summer.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Come on, everyone, let's give her a little encouragement. I don't.
Shovel toast?
We recommend taking her directly to the rehabilitation center.
Ah, I'm gonna have this face every time that we're gonna see our sister on screen.
I'm having trouble, remembering something, you know.
She has to know our teacher. Yes, my dear, you also have joyful moments. I'm glad, but this was not one. You tried to change it into a joyful moment. It was not. You overdosed. That was not an happy moment. You have people. Try to understand her and what she lived. Try to be fucking human. Ru.
Are you okay?
Lexi.
You're so fucking stupid, Lexi.
She's not.
Has already flushed everything down the fucking toilet. Well, you're like one of my best friends. Give me a fucking break. We went to fucking preschool together?
Maybe not, but you're still friends.
What happens in 3 days when you knock on my door asking me to piss in some Tylenol bottle? What, you're gonna say the opposite? It's like you have a split personality disorder.
She's lost.
Sorry if I miss all of you.
The sibling shit, dude. Yeah, I miss you.
What is happening right now? Nate, what the fuck are you doing? You're following the guy? I don't get it. I'm afraid of the moment, you know, when it's gonna be explained.
I was also a firefighter, so I thought, the two might cancel each other out.
Hello,
as
you.
long as I saved lives, as well with my right to destroy my own.
The first time I tried Oxycontin, I was 13. I used to take care of my dad after school because my mom had to take a second job to cover the medical bills.
You took...
He was too adamant to know I was high. You always have the best time.
Too.
What? Really, parents don't know what is happening into their kids' life. He filmed you? Your first time! And without your consent. So many wrong stuff into that phrase.
She never admitted it. No one could ever prove it. But we all knew it was her. Well, I guess for Kat, it probably felt like we all knew. It's the weird thing about the internet.
Can harass you so much that you're gonna think that everyone is thinking like them. Hate is spreading much more than love in the internet.
It's child pornography. Don't look.
Mm.
We're all under
True.
18. Children can't make child pornography.
Try Google.
First, for you to delete the video off your phone and whoever was filming this everything.
That is done.
For you to tell Wes to tell everybody that it's not me.
I did, but I mixed that bitch up.
By the end of the week.
And no one is gonna say anything about it. And no one is gonna judge him, you know, because he misunderstood with which bitch he fucked.